Hey, how's it going everyone? Espérate, tengo un video aquí prendido. Ok, ya, ahora sí estamos ready. How's it going everyone? Aquí Jung Infinite, nuevamente listo para jugar el Final Fantasy XVI. Esta es nuestra sesión 13. Creo que voy como por un 80% del juego. So far it's good. It's really good. Así que nada, vamos a jugarlo. Vamos a entrar aquí a seguir pasando esta historia. So far el highlight del juego han sido los Icon Battles. Los Icon Battles están brutales. Déjame cambiar aquí al PlayStation. Vamos usando el control. ¿Qué color es esto? Como un vino. Fancy. Estamos fancy. Así que vamos allá. Déjame poner esto full screen. Está todo corriendo bien. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir. Espérate. Ahí. Ahora sí. Ven acá. Fuera de. ¿Dónde están los settings de este juego? Aquí. Look at display, el brightness. Need a little bit more brightness. Yeah. Vamos a dejarlo ahí. Y Metroid Fusion en el Switch, dice Godoson que está jugando. Wow, that takes me back.
Did you see that?
Metroid, espérate, wow, Metroid Fusion está en el Switch. En los emuladores, qué bufiao. I did not know that. Yo jugué el último reciente así que jugué de los Metroid fue el que salió para el Switch. Ya se me olvidó el nombre. It was good. Actually no el último que salió fue Prime, el remake, el anterior, que era 2D. Déjame ir para acá. Yeah. Me acordaste de eso, me acordaste que no he jugado Prime en el Switch. Mano, no me he puesto esa suscripción. Honestly, la del Switch, la que tengo es la de Super Nintendo. Pero esa nueva no la he puesto. No voy a darle cariño al Switch. Llegaste a terminar Tears of the Kingdom.
The echoes have a will of their own.
Rayo, por fin pelea. Let's go. Primera pelea de hoy. Todavía, ¿verdad? Tampoco. Oh. ¡Iji! Eso es reflejo. Tenemos reflejo hoy. Lo tengo para jugarlo el viernes. Ah, pues mira, ahí está. El viernes en el canal de Godoson. ¿Así se le dice a las páginas de Twitch? ¿El canal? I don't even know. Ok. No lo has tocado, es lo que estás diciendo. Está bien, eso es bueno porque documentas todo. Mira, ¿quién me está dando aquí por el lado? Que falta de respeto. Trueno para este. Págala. Y ese finisher. Salió duro la bomba esta. Bueno, pues hay par de juegos. No se ha puesto difícil. Ha aumentado la dificultad un poco y la variedad. Pero nada como para morir. Still, la acción cinemática ha estado bien buena.
Much like Clive.
Esto es más como que disfrutarte de un episodio de anime, prácticamente. O sea, Tiene cositas que pudieron estar mejor. Todavía no lo he acabado, pero tiene cositas que pudieron estar mejor. I died once. I don't remember con quién fue. No, para allá. But I did die once. Llevamos casi 30 horas de juego. Pero estoy haciendo todo el side content. O sea, el playthrough que estoy haciendo es completionist. So, quizás es que estoy en un nivel alto también. Probablemente. Iba a decir algo y se me olvidó. Forgot. Tenemos un side quest ahí y es nuevo. Let's go for it. Ah, te iba a decir las cosas que no me gustan del juego. Los side quests son hit or miss. Algunos están buenos, algunos no. Tiene un crafting system, pero realmente no me ha hecho falta. No he visto muchas opciones ahí. ¿Qué más no me gusta? La dificultad.
Ether flood. Up ahead.
Esas son mis quejas, I think. Lo demás me encanta.
While we slept. My own men did this. Turned.
Oh.
Every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor.
El voice acting me ha impresionado.
Were kind to us.
It's well done.
It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Yeah, ahí se murió.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you.
El que estoy esperando que se ponga bueno es Tears of the Kingdom, porque está bueno, pero no me explota la mente.
They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
Kuka está muerto. We killed him. Ok, ahí tenemos el side mission.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Vamos a mirar el mapa. Ah, we're close. We're really close.
Another ether flood.
Ya que
They're
está conmigo,
everywhere
sí.
now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Ok, son unos
Got here in
cuantos.
time.
Tengo un spell para ellos específico. Line 'em up. Nice. Esa rotación me gusta. Really flashy. Anda. Este es el último icon que cogí. Bahamut. Siempre fue uno de mis favoritos. Y aquí no es una excepción. He makes it rain. Look at this. Está bien pillo, mano. Este juego no me encanta. Ya, ¿viste? No se quería morir. Alright, so far so good.
Someone there! Please!
Ya, tremendo.
I can't move my leg!
Metroid Fusion.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Eso me tienta a ponerme la suscripción. Ni he visto la lista de los juegos que hay. Espérate, hay un side quest por acá. Otro más. Esta gente está bien chaval.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of?
Yo juego Final Fantasy y me siento bien
Told me
fancy.
what happened and asked for help.
Another
Con la
survivor.
música que me ponen de background.
Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Let's go. Eso fue rápido. Así me gusta que sean los side quests. Rapidito. That was a
You
good one.
seem familiar. Have we met?
Probably.
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
There you go.
Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my
Tears of
commander.
the Kingdom no me voló la mente tampoco, pero es entretenido. I'm still waiting for algún twist o algo.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
What? Ok, este tipo apenas puede pelear. Pero entonces, as a soldier, if I just go, le voy a romper el orgullo. Ajá. I mean, he's asking for it.
Fine. If you insist.
I mean,
Tyson!
si tiran secuelas de el 16, sí. Pero ellos nunca se quedan en un formato. Ya dentro de... Cuando estemos más viejos que salga un 17, it's gonna be different.
You're
Something's
enough.
gonna be
It's time to
different.
fight.
Then this should be easy for you. Come on.
Kill me!
For what?
Yeah. Son poquitos los juegos que le hacen secuelas. El 10 le hicieron el segundo. El 13 le hicieron 3 partes.
I will not strike a man.
Pero other than that, ahora mismo que pueda pensar, no hay más secuelas así. Hay muchos spin-offs del 7.
Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw.
Y de hecho, el 7 tiene algo que está por salir. Es raro.
Like you or anyone else.
Porque el 7 tiene un juego móvil.
But if you're not gonna kill
Que eso
me,
no llama la atención.
then go.
Pero lo que sí me llama la atención se llama Ever Crisis.
Just know that
Que
I
va a ser una
will find
colección
you
de
someday.
todas las historias que han salido de Final Fantasy VII. So, it's gonna be on the phone. Pero para alguien que quiera entrarle, entiendo yo, ¿verdad? Porque no he visto tanto tampoco, pero para alguien que quiera entrarle al universo de Final 7, eso está perfecto porque tienes todo. O sea, tienes el original, tienes Crisis Core, va a tener la historia de Vincent, que eso salió en PlayStation 2, en un juego que se llama Dirge of Cerberus. ¿Qué más tiene? Tiene la historia de Advent Children, que es la película. Entre otras cosas, en verdad. Las gráficas, pues eso está bien raro. I mean, el 7 original, las gráficas estaban raritas, parecían Lego. Pero está bien raro eso que tú dices de las gráficas porque, ok, en el Outworld, porque tú tienes dos modos de ver el juego. Tienes el Outworld afuera, o sea, el universo normal, se ven chibi. Pero cuando entran al sistema de combate, se ven como el remake del 7. Bien graficoso. It's weird. Es bien raro. Tengo que jugarlo para saber. Va a tener video. Final Fantasy siempre se destacó, antes de que las gráficas ya llegaran a este nivel, siempre se destacó. Actually, siempre no. Del 7 para adelante. Por los videos. Por los computer graphic videos.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates.
Ok, esto es main mission. Ya, esto no es side quest. Still, me llama mucho la atención esa colección, nada más por el mero hecho de tener todas las historias ahí. A ver qué pasa aquí. What?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor.
She recognized us.
I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Oh.
Of course. It
It's
all
the
makes
shield of
sense now.
Rosaria.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir.
Que es él.
They have served our
sea,
family for
Joshua
generations. Albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
Oh, we
Since
did
the
not
day I
know
left
this.
area, Yote has been my constant companion and protector.
Le pusieron nombre.
I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Hacho, ya yo, a mí me molestaba escucharla a ella hablar y que no dijera nombre.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Yeah.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall,
Who was it?
it was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Yeah.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua,
Explica, Joshua.
Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting
Yo
began
todavía no estoy sold que
and set a
Joshua
course due south.
está 100% a
Canberra.
nuestro lado.
Then it is Waluda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest,
Barnabas.
Barnabas Tharm.
Carrier of Odin. Esa es la próxima pelea obligado contra Odin.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Vamos a andar mequia.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
El voice acting está bien.
Distinguished members of the council.
Okay, who are these guys?
You must forgive His Majesty this.
Oh, there we go.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Este es Barnabas.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
He's our enemy right now.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
No, man.
Fool.
Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Yeah.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons!
Can't. You won't be able to.
Enough.
Uh-huh.
Pathetic creatures.
El tipo tiene uno de los icons más fuertes.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
Yeah, mature rating.
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound.
He's talking about Jill.
Inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
PG-13.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Han salido cositas peores.
Come, Mythos.
Oh, he's luring us out.
The Prince's light cannot have sated you.
Hacho, esto no puede ser PG-13.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years.
Actually, yo creo que solamente hay dos Final Fantasy que son mature. Este estoy seguro, este es mature, pero hay uno, está Final Fantasy 0, yo creo que ese es mature también, but I'm not sure. Ah, ok. Tú dices que Thanos lo decapitaron y era PG-13. Ya. Sí. Un truquito de cámara ahí. Pero claramente vimos que lo decapitaron, sí.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even.
They can get away with a few things. Si son bien limitadas, creo yo, ¿verdad? Si es PG-13, lo de las malas palabras, yo creo que eso es lo más que la gente sabe, que you can get one.
Even the undying. But
que de hecho la usaron en Guardians 3.
To discerning Ultima's purpose.
Pero en cuestión de violencia y otros temas así, pues no sé si es cuestión de limitarlos o...
He is a god.
No sé cómo funciona eso.
His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects. And while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive.
Oh, esto es importante saberlo.
As it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
Right.
I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
La entidad que últimamente, o sea, que va a ser el villano del juego, se llama literal Última.
I will be accompanying my
ha salido varias veces. Y él da vibras de Orochimaru con Sasuke, que lo estaba grooming para quitarle el cuerpo y todo eso. Básicamente esa es la relación que tiene con Clive.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Yeah, el villano, he gives me the creeps las veces que ha salido. Being really honest. Y la manera que habla también.
my lord.
Joshua es un poquito complicado. Ahora mismo lo tenemos en el party, pero ha estado la gran parte del juego no presente por razones que pues... We thought he was dead, basically. I mean, uno como espectador sabe que lo que representa el Phoenix. El Joshua tiene el Phoenix.
Let's find our friends.
And you know that the Phoenix just doesn't die. Pero yo no sé si tú vas a jugar esto, Godoson, porque te lo puedo explicar, pero no sé. Hay algo entre Joshua, pasó algo entre Joshua y Última, que a mí me hace dudar de Joshua. Like, on the fine print, he's our brother, and he's an ally.
For you very deeply.
And I
But no te voy a decir.
which is why I had to
No
let
te voy
her
a decir.
go.
You should play this game. This is a good game.
Old enough to heed her call.
You don't need any other Final Fantasy para disfrutar este juego. Está bien. Si estás aquí y ves que voy a pelear contra Barnabas, contra Odin, then mute this, don't watch it, porque los highlights son las peleas con los icons.
How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and Bear.
Todo el mundo se recuerda de los personajes, los fanáticos de Final Fantasy. Todo el mundo se recuerda de los personajes principales. Pero no todo el mundo se acuerda de los villanos de todos los juegos.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation
Yeah, kind of.
Ultima's origins. Findings
Like, tú dices Sephiroth y la gente sabe que ese es Final 7.
here to be collated and
Pero Final 8,
Just how many Undying are there?
people don't remember. Final 9 tampoco.
We are glad to give our all
Final 10 quizá.
to the Phoenix.
El de este juego va a ser memorable.
And has ever been our creed.
Está bien diseñado el villano.
you have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
I don't see why not.
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now
Yeah.
you.
Es más comercial.
Pray accept this token.
Estos son los Assassins.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto
Hacho, aquí va a haber una guerra inmensa al final. Nosotros hemos buscado tantos aliados.
You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very,
Kingdom Hearts.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Kingdom Hearts a mí me encantaba. Y de hecho jugué el 3 y me gustó mientras lo jugué, pero después thinking about cómo acabaron esa historia, por lo menos hasta el punto del 3, como que no me encantó ese final.
Ah, Lord Rossfield.
Se sintió rushed. Pero sí, tú dices Xehanort. Que de hecho, Xehanort, tú dices el nombre nada más y hay que ver de quién estamos hablando, porque hay tantas variantes. Ah, tengo side quest atrás. Déjame por lo menos coger los side quests. Ese es un juego que le hace falta como que un collection del lore. Yo siempre termino buscando videos en YouTube para entender el Kingdom Hearts.
Who among you is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
You have a mind to make a killing?
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts.
Yeah, it was bad enough con los nobodies. Después me metieron a Xehanort y time travel y ya yo dije, okay, I'm not following.
Develop a hide of phenomenal value.
Yeah, en consolas distintas para colmo.
Eventually, yes.
Que tiraron los collections esos en Play.
First that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
Eso salió para PC.
Red Evis skin is a rare thing indeed.
Esas
But the
colecciones.
worked hide of a well-aged beast. Now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Estoy como que cogiendo el gustito a jugar en la PC.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp.
Verdad que los juegos de Square ahora van para el pase de vez en
But take the
cuando.
path that branches west. Once you reach
No
the
me
checkpoint at
acostumbro.
Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields
Siempre lo
of...
asocio con Play.
I eagerly await your safe and above all triumphant return.
Yeah, I can see why. PC, pues le dicen PC Master Race. I can see, I understand. Y yo me crié con consola y pues, it just feels más natural para mí. Aparte del hecho de que necesitas dinero para tener un buen sistema. I've never had como que un setting así de PC. Ahora es la primera vez que estoy como que
You have
montándolo.
my thanks. Without your medicines and your wisdom, Tabor
Siempre he jugado como que budget y lo más con mid settings.
How are those new boots treating you?
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Sounds like an old guy.
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures, the most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me.
Ahora mismo como tengo un monitor con HDR al frente y tengo otro sin HDR al lado, veo la diferencia bien clarito. Like, en el monitor de HDR le veo todas las marcas en la cara a ese viejo y los lunares y todo eso. En el que no tiene HDR se le ve la cara un poquito, o sea, flat.
The kindness and brave the stairs in my stead. You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Right? Es que la consola es just prender y jugar y ya.
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. One each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle.
Hacho, me motivé. Yo tengo esto guardado hace tiempo, mira. Déjame enseñarte.
Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Tenía esto guardado en el closet de hace tiempito.
I'll piece together the rest. Make
Como ahora tengo un monitor
pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding
y
the
tiene
stones.
un puerto adicional, voy a conectarlo. Y honestly, cuando cuando me lo regalaron, esto fue unas navidades, lo único que hice fue meterle ROMs, porque tú puedes como que flasharlo y meterle ROMs. So, tiene un montón de ROMs, viejo. Y lo más cool es jugar esos juegos de Super en el control de Super. So, eso es algo que voy a estar haciendo después. ¿Qué tengo que hacer aquí? Quiero pasar de nuevo, antes de que salga el remake, el
Careful how you
Super Mario RPG. Ese me motivó un montón. I was waiting for that one. Desde que salió el Switch. Memorize. ¿Qué dice aquí? The Southerns Stone Encryption. I have no idea, no le presté atención al viejo. Chico, pues por la edad, I guess. Ese juego tiene personajes que salieron exclusivos para ese juego y no han vuelto a salir. Son personajes bien cool. Y como el formato es un JRPG, pues esos juegos están hechos para que tú te encariñes con los personajes. So, va a estar bueno ese remake. Okay, tengo que memorizar algo, pero I have no idea what it is. A ver, esto se ve que está abierto aquí.
You have my thanks. Without your med...
Read. I am not
and
reading
your
that.
wisdom, Tabor would be but a shadow of itself. It is the...
No, okay. It's okay. I understand. Es que es turn-based. I mean, el turn-based de ese juego, I'm not trying to sell it to you. You don't have to play it. Pero el turn-based de ese juego introdujo algo que no había pasado en más ningún JRPG. Y es que tú tenías que timear. Tú mandabas a, por ejemplo, a Mario a hacer un ataque y no se quedaba ahí. O sea, tú tenías que timear la animación de cuando Mario se acercaba al enemigo. Y just as he hit with his hammer, si presionabas el botón, hacía un critical. So tenía como que unas mecánicas ahí que no estaban presentes. Ah, sí. Sí, como el de Superstar. Full. Ah, pues sí, ya tú viste el taste del gameplay. En verdad, yo quiero hacer la historia principal. Voy a hacer los side quests, pero los voy a dejar ahí para después.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the elder has been coughing less of late?
Here's the scraps you're after.
Déjame ubicarme por aquí. Which is another one that you liked. ¿Te gustó Mario y Luigi? Bueno, a lo mejor el remake te gusta. Va a ser un palo porque uno tiene a Bowser en el party en ese juego.
The free cities and the
Y Bowser está bien pegado con la canción de Jack Black. Vamos a seguir para acá. Vamos a ponerle un hold a los side quests para que pasen cosas. Entiendo. Sí, ese tipo de contenido yo entiendo que es más como... Por eso yo he estado como que... No sé si jugar juegos retro así en stream. Porque cuando se ponen bien emocionantes esos juegos, son en las peleas bien difíciles. Y todo el grind que uno tiene que hacer antes de llegar a esas peleas es bien largo, son horas y horas. So, ese tipo de juego yo entiendo que sería como que más contenido de estos pedacitos. No videos de YouTube o algo así. A menos que tengas gente en tu stream que te esté haciendo backseat. Como único lo veo entretenido. Pienso yo, no sé. Nunca me he puesto a ver un stream de eso. Tengo que estudiar. La gente que juega eso en vivo. Hay un streamer que me gusta un montón. Se llama Maximilian Dude. Los otros días hizo algo que yo dije, Ah, ¿verdad? Me habías dicho Pete. True. Los otros días vi que él puso el de Maximilian. Me llegó el notification que decía nunca he pasado Sonic the Hedgehog 2 y cuando entré estaba pasando como que el juego clásico de Sega Genesis. That was cool. Yeah, y no es la primera vez que veo a ese tipo hacer eso, porque el tipo se especializa en fighting games. Pero you can't do fighting alone. Porque eventualmente como que, no sé, la comunidad de los juegos de pelea va bajando. Tienen como que un boom cuando sale el juego, sale algún update y rápidamente baja. So he mixes it up.
Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Antes del de Sonic the Hedgehog 2, cuando salió Tears of the Kingdom, él puso como que nunca pasé The Legend of Zelda, el original, el NES, y se puso a hacer eso también. A pasarlo en vivo. It was nice. Porque para ese tiempo ese Zelda no tenía ningún sentido de dirección. No te daban instrucciones. And you had to follow las instrucciones que te traían en el librito. And he was doing that.
Still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Aquí va a pasar algo. Ya, aquí va a pasar algo heavy. Like, nos dieron una zona nueva. Oh man, I'm getting excited. Vamos a entrar. Warehouse District.
Sounds like thunder.
You would know. Tienes a Ramo. Digo, no tienes a Ramo, tienes los poderes de Ramo.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that.
Yo creo que todavía hay juegos creativos.
Good to see you.
Pero lo que pasa es que la cantidad de juegos que hay ahora es demasiado comparado con la de antes.
I knew you'd come.
Y como ahora es mucho más corporativo, pues son difíciles, o sea, es fácil que uno se le escape los juegos buenos versus los malos. Es como que hay que saber.
To introduce my brother, Joshua.
Entre los indie, que los indie pueden ser como que bien hit or miss.
Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me
Los
Mid.
AAA casi siempre se van a la segura con fórmulas que ya hayan funcionado por cuestión de los budgets grandes que tienen. Pero every now and then we get a good AAA like this one. So, probably, porque antes había más posibilidad de crear géneros nuevos. Probablemente sí, los juegos eran más creativos, pero I mean...
It's really you!
They still exist.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Ese era el tío. They thought Joshua was dead, so... El tío es bien carismático.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true,
O sea,
Clive.
todavía tenemos a Hideo Kojima vivo,
We saw
so...
more than a few in the city.
Estamos bien en creatividad.
Moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
Y el director de estos juegos así, de los que estamos hablando, Nomura, los Kingdom Hearts, o Final 7,
Mostly,
Final.
but not all. A handful
está
managed
metiendo
to lock
manos,
themselves in
estamos
their villas before the horde arrived.
Gente old school.
Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river.
Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
¿Llegaste a jugar Death Stranding?
We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Pregunta curiosa.
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast.
Un juego bien creativo.
Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
Que dijiste juegos creativos ahora y ese fue el primero que me vino a la mente.
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Yeah.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Uno piensa en los juegos viejos y qué sé yo, pero I guess que tiene una razón porque las limitaciones tecnológicas tenían que poner los creativos. Y pues ahora que pueden hacer muchas más cosas con la tecnología, pues la narrativa recibe esa ventaja. Fue el primer Final Fantasy que tuvo voice acting fue el 10. O sea que antes de eso hubo 9 Final Fantasy sin voice acting. Yo no sé, honestamente, a mí me gusta esto de escuchar las voces. Este juego está bien hecho y me encantan las voces, pero es extraño también leer, porque yo me sentía que estaba jugando y leyendo un libro. O sea, como que me daba ese efecto. Pero jugar el remake de Final 7 tiene ese feeling extraño. Because back then, tú te imaginabas la voz de los personajes. Y ahora en el remake, graphic novel, thank you. Y ahora te pones el remake y si tú creciste pensando que un personaje hablaba de cierta manera y de momento se escucha diferente, es como que wow, puede ser shocking. Yo pienso que hicieron un buen trabajo con ese remake, en ese sentido. Y ese remake tuvo como que un twist bien chévere. That goes with the name. Ay, se me escapó este tipo. Wow. Con los mangas full, ¿verdad? Cuando lo lees primero y después escuchas en el anime. Eso mismo. Exactamente eso. Y la música. Estoy escuchando esta ahora y me recordé de eso que estamos hablando. Hacho, la música. Una diferencia bien grande. Esta orquesta versus un 8-bit. Nice try. En esta franquicia, el juego que marcó todos esos cambios tecnológicos fue el 10. Full. Un juego que yo siento que fue de los primeros que también cogió la ventaja del cambio tecnológico de las voces, la música y todo eso fueron los Onimucha. Esos juegos están bien narrativos. Yo no sé si llegaste a jugar alguna vez un Onimucha, el 1, el 2 y el 3, porque después salió otro Onimucha que no estuvo tan bueno. Pero en esos juegos empezaron a poner actores como personajes. Yo siento que eso fue de los primeros. Que se pusieron así bien cinematográficos. Y vamos a tirarles el Mega Flare. Lo único malo es que este Mega Flare se tarda en cargar tanto. Vamos a tirarlo. Vamos a mezclar habilidades. Vamos para allá. Estamos muy OP. Onimusha es de Capcom. Capcom es un powerhouse en esto de las franquicias de juego. Y están soltando palo tras palo. Pero Onimusha era como jugar Resident Evil, porque tenía tank controls y tenía un poquito de horror, pero era más action y de samurai. Siempre los intros eran bien impactantes. Ok, ¿para dónde voy? Torgo, you know the way. Ok, por ahí. Voy a tomarme un potion, chinguín, chinguín, pacatín, pacatín. Oh, esto es loading. It usually means something. ¿Qué nos vamos a encontrar aquí que vamos a pelear? ¡Qué rayo! ¿Eh? No, se murió. ¡Estúpido! Yashi, esa barrita de stagger no le baja rápido. Vamos a transformarlo. Esquive. Pendiente, precision dodge, es lo que hay. Half stagger para este. So many colors. Beautiful cuando tiro las animaciones. Ok, déjame ver si puedo usar esto. Esto te ataca de lejos. La cámara. Oh, eso es otra queja mía, la cámara. Mira para allá, se puede quedar stock ahí. Odio cuando pasa eso. Está bien tan corto. It's funny porque me dio y me tiró para donde había un potion. Me dio y me curó. Cómete esto. Cómete esto. Uf, casi me da. Ay, qué bueno que apareció alguien con un poquito de pelea. El combat system de este juego me gusta. Estaría cool que al final nos dieran como que un arcade mode. No tengo idea, no he chequeado en internet qué pasa al final. Si tiene replay value o no, pero me gustaría como en Devil May Cry, que cuando lo pasas te dan el tower y puedes seguir peleando, subiendo todos los pisos. Este juego le vendría bien eso. ¡Epa! Ok. Hay un mage allá atrás. Yo siempre mato a los mages primero. Ahí está. No he chequeado las habilidades nuevas, though. Ahora que lo pienso bien. Can I do that now? Yeah. A ver si tengo para comprar. Bajamos. Tengo, yes. Oh man, ok. De una. Giga Flare. Definitivo. ¿Qué es esto? No, I'm good with Giga Flare. Actually? Yeah. Let's do it. Ahora Bahamut va a cambiar drásticamente cuando le cambie las habilidades. What is this? Yeah. Le ponemos Satellite y le ponemos en el triángulo el Giga Flare. Uf, estoy loco de probar esto. Un potion ahí para que enjoye. Veo sangre.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Aquí fue. Let's try this out. Hey, yes. Tengo un Kamehameha. Esto les dispara. Ah, pero no les dispara cuando estoy cargando esto. Ah, sí. Ok, tengo que darle el botón. I like this. Estamos cargando el Mega Flare a nivel 2. Ok, nivel 2 es el máximo. Oh, y puedo tirarle Thunder encima de eso. No, man. Clive está demasiado pillo. Mortal blow. Overkill. ¿Qué uso? Wow. Este está bien grande. That's what she said. Oh, position your dodge. A rayo. Ok, se está poniendo bueno esto. Aquí el punto es bajarle el stagger. La barrita amarilla. Uf. Ya el beam hizo cooldown. No puede ser. Tiene un cooldown bajito. Wow. Ah, pero eso es lo malo, que me quedo quieto. Ok, le rompimos la mitad de la barra. Ah. ¡A rayo! Me interrumpió mi animación. Espérate, ¿no? This guy's getting serious. Lock the screen. Let's go. Es que pelea de lejos también. Le ponemos estas cositas para que explote el rayo más duro. There we go. Me transformo. Just swing. Swing, swing, swing. A ver qué puedo tener ready para cuando se le sube el stagger. Esto. Oh man. Con las vibraciones del control se siente bien intenso esto. Oh, me tiró uno para atrás. No. That's what I'm talking about. Definitivamente entramos al tercer acto del juego. Come on, move. Me comí ese golpe. Ok, me preocupa algo. Me preocupa que este no sea el último boss de esta área y yo haya gastado todos mis potions. ¿Será que ya el juego aumentó la dificultad? No te pierdas la próxima pelea. de Final Fantasy. Mira, ahí nos vamos y le vamos a dar. Ah, viene la explosión. Lo esquivamos. Lo esquivamos. Totalmente fue a propósito. Yo no estoy spameando botones. ¿Quién dice? ¡Oh! ¡Charge! Ese palito de vida no se le va. ¿Sabes con qué te voy a acabar? Con mi Kamehameha. That felt good. Okay, he's dead.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Esto parece la habilidad del Warlock en Destiny. Que llamamos una esfera y nos ayuda a pelear. Está. Dime que hay potions. Por favor. Nope. High potion, yes. ¿Y este? Me están dando potions. Con lo que viene es heavy. Y este espacio está bien grande, so. It's gonna be a fight here.
These creatures. Reach extend this far.
Yeah, estos son los minions de última. Oh. Ven acá, yo puedo desintegrarlo a todos. Yep. Y puedo controlarlo. There we go. Otro wave.
What does he want?
Y eso que lo que tengo son 3 icons nada más. Like, uno puede customizar el muñeco y no necesariamente tiene que ser Thunder, Fire and Laser, I guess. En el background tenemos el de viento, Garuda, y el de tierra que es Titan. So, básicamente Clive es el avatar. Bien literal. Es el único que tiene acceso a múltiples elementos. Y ahí subimos de nivel 38. Yo estimo que como para 50 ish es que llegaríamos al final del juego.
But then I would expect no less from you.
This is gonna be the boss. Stream marker.
You again.
Adiós, ¿dónde están mis
I don't
botones de
believe we've
streamar?
been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Let's go. Un boss fight on our hands.
I am the man of House Harper.
Uy, la canción que me gusta.
And you will yield. Or not.
Vamos, Torgo. You and me.
As long as you don't hold back.
Eso fue lo que le quitamos una de nuestras mejores habilidades. Oh, lordy. Vamos a spamearle esto. Ok, so este juego tiene mecánicas bien familiares con Final Fantasy XIV. Y algo que aprendí de aquel es que hay que mirar el piso en las peleas. El piso avisa. Ahí está. Here comes. Ahí está. ¿Eh? ¿Está quieto? Wow, he's tanking it. Eso me dio. Half stagger. Ok, hacemos la rotación entera. Nice. Hacemos el dodge a última hora. Ahí está. Uf, precision. Por 2. Ultra instinto. Yes.
Little trick.
Y este fadeo. Yes.
You will forgive me if my performance.
Oh man, I'm getting excited.
Uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame.
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Fase 2.
Watch closely, Mythos.
I am. Dodge.
Yes.
Woof.
Yes.
He's getting just as excited. Ya, sí está bien largo eso. Pause. Whoa. Cómete esa. Stagger, boy. Nos transformamos, limit break y lo vaciamos entero con ataque. No le quitamos tanto. Yo creo que el Thunder es bueno como que para bajarle el stagger. Yeah. Ahora rotamos a Bahamut. Ah, yo tengo dodge mientras cargo el Mega Flare. What? ¿Cómo es que yo me entero de eso ahora? Yes. H, estamos bien pillo. Se me va. Lo podía tirar y no lo tiré. Ok, estoy entendiendo las mecánicas. Te fuiste. Cómete esa. Y esta también. Me dieron un trofeo y todo. No. Está bien, nos dimos los dos. What's up?
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Y ahora, ok. Run around. Uy, el piso.
Slow.
Jump. Uf. Ok, jump and dodge, entonces. Anda, me comí eso entero. Yikes.
Let's try.
There we go. No. Just. Nivel 1. Screw it. Estoy en tensión. Y eso me gusta. Mira, no hands. He's almost out. Pero apuesto que esto es otra fase. Anda. We're kiting right now. Es tan cool cuando ya te sabes las mecánicas del juego y como que just having fun. Estamos esperando los cooldowns. Whoa, what's happening? What are you doing? Too slow. I remember this. Oh, ese no lo vi. He got it. Ahora castigamos. Ah, me comí eso. Try again. Este tipo se va ahora. Yeah. Woo. That was good. That was so good.
The vessel is strong.
The vessel. That's not gonna happen.
My liege.
Clive!
You're
all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
What? Hay truco. Hay truco aquí. Yeah, we're not done. Yeah, it's happening.
So soon, Mythos.
Woof.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Es el team de él. Esa música. Me gusta. Oof. So stylish. So flashy. It's about to go down. I'm gonna have fun. He's just playing with us. Wow, las coreografías me gustan. Esta es la mejor película que yo he visto este año.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
El potencial, sí. Wow, me gusta el estilo de pelea de Barnabas.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose?
To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
Let's go. We gonna fight here?
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness?
The illusion of free will.
Truly. Your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
El prime de él. Oh no. What?
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Oh no, Jill. No, Jill, que no te pase nada. Oh man. Iba contra Odin.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Dude, but Jill. Qué cool. Torgo con la espada. Oh boy.
Power beyond reckoning. And they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Wow. No sabía que Barnabas estaba así de pillo, o sea, de fuerte. Promete lo que falta del juego.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
I mean, we're all alive, pero...
How is he?
Probablemente Jill se...
Do not blame yourself.
La capturó Barnabas.
He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done
MVP.
so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, he's awake.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
Hay que buscarla.
It's all right, Mid.
No se diga más.
Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
It won't. Hideaway. Ok. Tengo par de side quest por hacer. Se está acabando el juego. A mí todavía queda un poquito, pero... A Song of Hope.
Right.
Vamos a ver qué número de capítulo es ese.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
Se llamaba A Song of Hope, ¿verdad? Estoy buscando aquí. A Song of Hope. Ese es el 58. Y son 68. Quedan 10 capítulos. Just 10. Just 10. Vamos a hacer side quest. Que tenemos unas cuantas. Aquí tenemos 2. Por no perder la costumbre, ¿verdad? Let's do it. Vamos a concentrarnos. Dice que estamos en la zona de una. Let's just look around. Porque es que no sé bien lo que tengo que hacer en este side quest. I'm not sure. Mira, hay una escalera ahí. Let's take it. Quest destination nearby, huh?
That mark. You must be Lord Rossfield.
Yes, sir. That's who I am. Lord Rossfield.
Have you noticed the elders?
Not a scratch on them.
So it's these stones to canva and the rest of the boxes to go.
Is it this? I found one. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred holding noble, thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor. Yes.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So this is a sword.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well,
Ya sé lo que tengo que hacer.
always are, aren't they?
Northern and Eastern. So tiene que ser
How are
para el
those
otro
new
lado.
boots treating you?
They are great. Como decía el tigre, Tony the Tiger. Ahí tenemos el segundo. Esta tiene que ser la del norte.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Oh no, this is eastern, so entonces la otra tiene que estar por acá. But I was here just a second ago. ¿Será esa? Yeah. We did it. Pagata. Pugutu.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
I already forgot. Actually, I did not read it.
Here's the scraps you were after.
Espérate. Where to? Oh, the guy's up there. DH esa pelea con Odin. Oh my goodness. That was so cool.
The flood, yes.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
I don't know.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Yeah.
Riders of
Se las dije todas mal.
the snowy slopes.
That's not it.
That can't be right, surely.
In your own time.
In your own time.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone.
O sea que la primera la pegué.
Thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle.
You got it.
3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Quest complete. Mucho habla ese viejo. Listo. Vamos a ver. No tengo un fast travel allá abajo. Mira, no. Falta de respeto.
How are those new boots?
Espérate.
Treating you.
Por aquí. Vamos a hacer por aquí. Mira para allá. Completamente desorientado. Tengo que bajar. Guácala, guácala. Guácala.
Beneath the flood, yes. I'm not a...
Hay una caminata bastante larguita que tenemos que hacer. Sí, porque aquí... Mira, hay una zona que no he explorado aún. Hay que virar en U y seguir directo. ¿Tengo ambrosia?
This is no time to ride.
Vamos en U. Aquí sí.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Ahora sí. Nivel 38. Hay pelea.
Be safe.
Wow. Se me quedó este. Ahora sí. Goblin coin. Eso debería ser un botón de sprint en vez de tener que cargarlo así caminando. Me gustaría correr rápido cuando me dé la gana. Correcto. Mira para allá. Qué fácil es cargar el Mega Flare así. Dios, pero ¿qué pasó? Vamos a tirarle ya. It is done. Aquí es un boss.
It's over. Get him. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Vamos a la misión.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet.
Yeah, parece que sí. Anda. Eso le quita un montón. Qué abuso. Qué abuso. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué nos dieron? Y item.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Can I fast travel? Yeah, sure. Vamos a hacer el fast travel aquí. Hablamos con este tipo.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Okay.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
Yeah.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Quest complete. All right. So ya terminamos los side missions de este lugar. Ah, no, mira, hay otra acá. Let's go for it.
If we're going to do this, we'll...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
Okay.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion.
Yeah.
Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters.
I understand.
Taking the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere.
So I just gotta slay beasts?
Help, won't you?
Couldn't you just have gone with that? Desde un principio?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started.
Let's do it.
Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find the village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft.
Yeah.
My man there will open the gate for you.
All right.
Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Quest accepted. sure I will need it. Maybe. Mira, puedo hacer fast travel. Estaba jugando Legends, es lo que escuchaba eso. Dragon Ball Legends. ¿Era por aquí? Sí, es por aquí. I'm not really sure. No, it was not this way. Vamos a montarnos en el chocobo. Chocobito. Se llama Ambrosia, pero yo le digo chocobito. A pelear.
Thanks, girl.
Rayo. Qué fácil. Ay, ya. El más que juega. Ay, ya. Me tiré.
Been a nice place once, and it will be again.
Mira esto, mira esto. Au. No se mueren. Y aparecieron un montón. Vamos con este láser. Este se echó. Qué lento carga. Au. Se acabó. Enemy slain. Buena experiencia. Yes.
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to...
Eloise.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished
No le
with
gusta que la velen.
All right. We'll speak then.
Ahí está, Eloise.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble.
Some money?
Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
Right.
You're still in negotiations?
Yes.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Quest complete. Bueno, pues there's that.
Ah, Clive.
No se acabó.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
So, wait, what? ¿Ya? Eso es, no me dio ninguna misión ni nada. Ok. Déjame chequear los puntos de las habilidades. Tengo que hacer más costumbre de verificar eso. 3002 para que quite más. Y esto, ok. Muchas cosas por masterizar. Este está al otro lado. I have to upgrade this. Déjame. Estaba en el menú ya. Dale save al juego por si acaso. 38. Pretty good. Ahora sí vamos al mapa. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Oh, ups. ¿Qué misiones tengo? Estas son misiones nuevas. No puedo darle zoom out. Yeah. Dos side missions. Vamos acá.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that as you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to...
Thank you. But his revenge...
It is the one I found. And it is all that I have lived for since
Quería skipear todo esto. Quiero hacer los side missions.
Lostwing.
Rápido.
Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway?
Sure, man.
That they might live, even should Lostwing die.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
To Gotan's Bales then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
Ay, Dios, me quedé en mi mente un rato ahí. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, for great justice too, speak with the bearers in God's hand Bales. Ya llegué. Vamos aquí.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just a black shield protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
That sounds like a job for
I
us.
don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
Nah, we got this.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Yeah, sure. Ahí tiene que haber fast travel obligado. A rayo, ok. Este es el más cerca, Dragon's Airy. Viene que este juego lo pasamos con 100%.
Faster!
No tengo vidas casi.
Better already. I needed that.
Ahora sí tengo vidas. Todavía.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Ya, che, mucho cuerpo.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Vamos a matar la bestia esta. That's what we do.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Go.
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Aquí fue.
You're no guard dog. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
And that's what we're gonna do. Ay, todo lo que había hecho se fue. Eso. Vamos al level 2. Yes. Nacho, le bajamos un montón de vida. Vamos para allá. Going down. Cada vez estamos más fuertes. O sea, la diferencia entre los enemigos es más marcada.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Yeah. Podíamos salvar a toda esa gente.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans, Building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this.
How do you
But
feel
what
now?
is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
What I said. It is flooded.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Yeah, we gotta check.
Don't be a fool.
Oh no. This guy's gonna die.
Damn it.
He's gonna die. No break.
The engine's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
Yeah. Esta mecánica como que cambia el pacing de las peleas. So, si no quiere variedad, pues está cool. Se tarda en cargar un montón. I mean, it pays off, porque mira todos esos ataques que salen. Vamos a cargarlo desde ahora. A este le tiro el level 1. Yep. ¿Quién queda? ¿Hay más gente? ¿Dónde? Oh, ok. Sí, tengo que coger por acá. Perfecto.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here!
New enemies. Easy peasy. Level 1. Tengo todo en cooldown. Se curó, hay un mage. Hay un mage. Mira aquí. Ya no hay mage. It dragged, but it wasn't hard. It wasn't difficult.
I need to get back to Quentin.
He's down.
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Ya, ese mist los convierte como si fueran zombies. Sometime later.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you're only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Toreto.
Family?
Yeah.
Family.
And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same.
Right.
Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing.
The
Right
power
here
of
in the
friendship.
Bays.
El poder de la amistad.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even.
Yeah,
What's
right.
to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Armies.
Please. I
Other
am nobody's
nations.
master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Qué lindo.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Let's go. Quest complete. Yes, lo hicimos. ¿Qué es esto? Displayed on Clive's chambers. Cool. No he mirado esa pared hace tiempo. La pared de los trofeos de Clive. Okay, so one down. Todavía no. Wait. Todavía nos faltan. Falta otra acá. Aquí.
Clive, just a map.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked?
Yeah.
Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens.
Yeah.
I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
A pickle?
The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's not a burden. Vamos a hacerlo.
No burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
Vamos.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Yeah. Otro quest más para hacer.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan. Sir Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits.
You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Yes.
Inn's full.
Don't bother. Fast travel. Thank God for fast travel. Llegamos. Evict the bandits from Eastpool. It's gonna be more fighting.
You think you can just walk in here?
Arrancamos con Ramu.
Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences.
Mira para allá.
That's the end of that then.
Not yet.
Or maybe not.
Me imaginé.
What's that thing doing here?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Mírale con esto.
It goes to.
No le quitamos mucho.
Nice try.
Let's go.
Fine hand.
Se va a acabar aquí. Yache todavía tiene vida. No te creo. Oh, almost died. Ahora sí se acaba. Come on.
Fool!
Eso no me dio casi experiencia.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
I know.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for Akashic.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
Yeah,
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Sometime later.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashic in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the
good news, yeah.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
Yeah, I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool.
Eastpool.
Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
But we did. Quest complete. Questo completo. Ok, ¿cuál es el plan ahora? Vamos a ver, vamos a planificar nuestra próxima jugada. Ya clearíamos los sidequests que habían aparecido afuera, pero nos falta el hideaway. Y la misión principal está aquí también. Así que hacemos eso.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty?
Espérate, pero... Reading table.
Hills are crawling.
Man, I gotta go to the reading table. Let me do that first. Where was the reading table though? Ah, okay, yeah.
If it's knowledge you seek,
Esto.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Tengo que volver a Martha's Rest, okay? Está bien, we'll do that. No problem. Acabo de venir de allá, pero... Dentro de la barra. ¿Dónde? Arriba.
My Lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter.
Yes.
I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos.
I get it.
Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Vamos acá. Where to? He says search for Ruth Force colleague in Dalimil. Where is that? Aquí.
It's not going to be easy finding one. Man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
You fought very...
Tengo el waypoint. Ah, pero me moví mal. Es para la derecha. Okay. Por aquí.
Mummy?
The gentleman of the town guard.
Voy a comprarle items a esta.
Anything I can interest you in?
Este Runeblade, wow, me da más de lo que tengo.
My thanks.
Okay, equipped. I guess I got an upgrade.
Here you are.
Está temblando. Earthquake. Está temblando. I felt that one. Mis pantallas empezaron a menearse. Dame una pausa, estoy verificando que esté mi esposa bien. Sé que tembló porque mis monitores se movieron y lo sentí en el piso. Déjame chequear. Déjame darle pausa a esto. Acaba de temblar. Y un poquito, pero tembló. A ver si alguien... Yo siempre me entero por Facebook. La gente lo pone. Está temblando, ¿ves? Sí. Vamos a confirmarle a la gente que sí, que tembló, sí. Ok, nada. Ya. We did it.
Go with Gilbert.
Verificamos, todo está bien.
Yeah!
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Estamos 38 y ellos están 33. Vamos por encima. Mira este overkill.
You're finished.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment... I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
I'm not paying attention at the side quest, honestly.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's.
Let's do it.
If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
¿Cuántos son? Okay.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital.
Don't say that.
Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Lucky for us que tenemos un marker.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Seguimos. Ambrosia, come to me. Fly like the wind.
Just couldn't resist, could they?
Me dio una trillita de como 3 pasitos. A rayo.
This one's ours, pretty boy. Let there be light!
Thunder. Y esto. No le quita casi nada a esos tiros. Quiero tirar el Mega Flare. Yes. Curamos. Ya le bajamos un montón. Yeah.
This one.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
Ya terminamos el side mission.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
Actually?
It's just Clive.
I don't think so.
And I'm fine.
I'm Howard.
Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away.
Right.
But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Vamos a entregar la misión.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
You're welcome.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Quest complete. Breath of Light. Reduces flare breath cooldown. I'm not using that. Finalmente ya clearé los side quests hasta el momento. Sí. Oof, finally. That took a while.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to
Ese bounty board tiene que tener dos o tres monstruos más. View board. Yeah, tiene unos cuantos más. Los grados están all over the place. Mira, este ese. Se lo dejo para otro stream. Vamos a ver qué tiene que decir otro. Oh, espérate, estos son rewards.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are.
Ability points me dio 1500.
All yours.
Una canción. Wow.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Bueno, los premios. Vamos a ver. 3006. Podemos subir el nivel a este beam. Right? Let's do it. 6,000 para hacerle el master. Wow. That's a lot.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story.
Eso va a ser un thumbnail.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Hay que ir a donde Mía. Digo, a donde Mid. Por acá. Mid's dungeon. What?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Aquí abajo es el espacio de ella.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Está acá.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these. I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Tiene algo adentro.
Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mira, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Oh, esto lo escribió Sid. Wow. Of all my inventions, this one is the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Yeah.
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto
I would like to know. Yes, Auto.
Please tell me Mid is all right.
Probably all right. No. Ahí está Oro. ¿Dónde lo dejamos? Ahorita.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
¿Qué pasó? Inspect the orchestrion. ¿Vamos para allá?
didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
We're gonna fix it.
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Inspect.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
Echándole la culpa.
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah!
Made it
New
better.
music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Quest complete. Yeah. Siempre que dice quest complete, como que el sonido se va. Y de momento como que uno ya cae en cuenta que acabó. Okay. Tengo muchas cosas para vender. Estaba mirando aquí las misiones, los side quests que hay.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to
Dion
do as he
está
sees
vivo.
fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect.
So Bahamut
Otto told me what happened
está
in
por ahí.
Denver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Okay.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Quest. Más side quest. What the heck, siguen apareciendo. Oh my god, okay. What is this?
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, Obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Speak with Blackthorn. Había otra misión acá, ¿verdad? Let's do that, si estamos bien cerca. Vamos a ver las dos misiones de aquí. Vamos a mirar el mapa un momento. Okay, yeah, that's where I have to go. Pero las misiones que tengo son solamente aquí. We're good. We are good.
She can't. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
Yeah, I can try.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Probablemente.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but...
Pretty cool.
You do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
Vamos a buscar esos tears.
Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it. I'll make sure the other...
Yeah, let's go and do that.
Thank you, Clive.
No se diga más. Completionist run. Haciendo todo. Ya. Después tengo que sentarme a hacer todos los bounties que quedan. Entiendo que es por aquí. Right. Veache cómo quedó esto. Wow. araña esa.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Son grandes.
You're finished.
Hey, we got one. Se murió. También se murió.
This one. Get him.
Llegaremos a 31.
Hopefully one will be enough.
Sí. Vamos a entrar a la misión. Chiquín.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Spider Eye.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Bendito.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is...
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive.
I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Casi a punto de subir. Me falta entregar una. Side quest. Digo, entregarla, ¿no? Probablemente me manden a hacer algo. Probablemente sea buscar algo. Vamos a ver. Hay otro cuesta ahí abajo. Siguen apareciendo.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes...
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back, that ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It's the person who made it.
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work, because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right, and it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravost, my old village. He won't have left.
Dravost, eh?
He's the
That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of... Got that, Clive? Meet us at... And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that.
Okay. Estoy dándole skip al final de las cosas que dicen porque ya me están desesperando un poquito los side quests.
He's a surly soaker.
Vamos a buscar ese que está ahí abajo. Como que tengo en mi mente, ok, me faltaban dos. I was good. Pero que de momento aparezca otra así de la nada. That I don't appreciate. Y esto es herbology, so este tipo me va a mandar a buscar una
flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Yeah.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
You need a vine.
And all you need...
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do.
I gotta do a hunt. Por favor, no me digas que tengo que ir al hunt board. Tengo que ir al hunt board. En vez de darme el location y ya... Lord. Déjame buscar la lista de los hunts. Que yo tengo por acá. Yo voy caminando. Ahí está buscando. Ok. ¿Cómo se llama?
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young men.
¿Cómo se llama?
Miss Shirley, how can we learn?
Siento que doy una vuelta de más.
If Amber and the Lazarus had gone.
Ask about the Morgul. ¿Cuál es el Morgul? Este. Carrot. ¿Dónde dice carrot aquí? Carrot hunt location. Rereads. Rosaria. Ok, I got it. Ya, tengo que pelear con eso. Ok. Vamos a buscarlo. Rosaria. Rosaria es aquí al ladito, right? No, este es Dalmegia. ¿Dónde es Rosaria? Rosaria. 3 reads. Ah, man, no chequeé si tenía los items. Uy, no tengo casi. Wow, this is gonna suck. Actually, no. I'm not doing this like this. Vamos a comprar. Vago pasado de trabajo. Au. Vamos a comprar high potions.
Let me tell you.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading.
What's
Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air.
Lady, I came to
I
buy.
weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the... But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer.
Sid.
Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint Gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the Twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved in, and the rest, as they say, is ain't a dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack, but I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than Gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Yeah. I just came for some potions.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best stock up while you can. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Yeah. I can sell a couple of things. Right? ¿Dónde están las cosas que son simplemente para vender? Is it this? Esto. Yeah, here we are.
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
TH17.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else?
Yeah.
Come again. Or don't.
Ahora sí estamos ready para cazar la cosa esa. Espérate, ¿dónde era? Está a nivel 35.
Let's go.
Mira, tenemos que ir aquí. El morbo está aquí. Ya lo marqué. No quiero pelear. No quiero pelear con nada que no sea el morbo. Aquí estamos.
Be safe.
Estas peleas no son fáciles nunca. Y ya, alright. Let's just go for it.
Couldn't have been just any normal, could it? Right then.
Me hace bastante daño. ¿Qué pasó aquí? Los frames bajaron. Oh, that was bad. Okay. El sonido se fue, espérate, el sonido se fue. No puedo jugar así. Ay, eso fue el OBS, eso no fue el juego. ¿Cómo yo bregaba el delay? Wow. I can't do that now. I don't remember how to do that. Properties. Sync offset. Yeah. Creo que es esto. Vamos a experimentar aquí. Porque es que no puedo arreglarlo. Wow. Experimentando live en el stream. Vamos a chequear aquí a ver qué pasa. Estamos llegando. Estamos llegando al que el sonido se escuche bien. Properties. Wow, el OBS no me hacía eso hace tiempo, man. Vamos a ponerle 200 microsegundos. Oh man, no me sale. Advanced Audio Properties. Y si le pongo 500 ahí de cantazo para que me oye. Am I actually doing this correctly?
Guess we're ready.
siento que estoy llegando a... Vamos a cargar esto. Escuchando mejor. Retiramos el nivel 2. ¡Ey! ¡Hola, Su! ¿Qué hay? Estoy acabando aquí ya hoy. Mira esta peleita. ¿Qué hacen? Hola, Su. Estoy aquí peleando con el audio. Voy a ponerle aquí 900 microsegundos. Y ponerlo full screen. Alguna hora de tapón. Oh no, that's bad. Yo termino antes, definitivo. Ya, que tiene tapón, comieron. ¿Consiguieron lo que fueron? ¿El pantalón está bien? Anda. ¿Por dónde van? Déjame poner el chat ahí, para si vamos a hablar un ratito. No se vea movimiento. Carga. Sonido. Ellos midieron, eso va a quedar bien. ¡Ea! Ya, che, vienen de ahí abajo. Ok. Voy a tirarme con todo este tipo. Adelanté un montón hoy en este juego. Ya definitivamente después de esta sesión, que voy a estar acabándola ya mismito, lo que me falta es 1 o 2 más y ya. De vida ahí. Estoy haciendo todos los side missions, like todo. Por eso me tardaron pasarlo. Y ya le tengo el truco al juego, a las peleas. No es demasiado fuerte. Este monstruo sale en todos los Final Fantasy y siempre es bien difícil ganarle. Pero estamos sobre el nivel de él. Mírale con esto. Mira, tengo un Kamehameha. Este está de la voz. Ahí está. Como que hay un delay en el sonido, pero es porque el OBS hizo un error. Pero nada. Ya grabamos 3 horas y media. Subimos a nivel 39. Cool.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Estoy tratando de corregir el error. Poniéndole un delay al sonido. Digo, al video. Para que ajuste con el sonido. Y no me sale. ¿Ves? Como que hago el espadazos y... ¡fua! El cap, no sé, me imagino que 100. Me imagino que 100. Oye, pero... Ven acá, ¿será que lo estoy haciendo al revés? ¿Será que estoy marcando el sonido? A ver algo. No veo diferencia. Esto me tiene loco. Si pongo un negativo. Vamos a ver. Hacho de tarda más. Sorry, Su. Esto es algo técnico acá. Esto del sonido pasa de 1000 en 100. Y nunca me había pasado en vivo. Pero es bueno aprender ahora a bregarlo. Cosa de que si pasa en un futuro. ¿No lo siente? Ah, yo lo siento. Yo lo siento un montón. Ah, bien, yo después busco cómo arreglarlo. Okay. Me faltaba una misión aquí, un side quest aquí, entregar los side quests. Y eso era por hoy. Eso todavía me queda un ratito. Vamos a ver. No hay fast travel para esto. Han pasado cosas intensas en el juego. De verdad que esto es como ver una serie. Intensa en el sentido de que no me las esperaba y también en el sentido de que el rating del juego es mature. Y lo brutal es que no se siente que es como que shock value, que lo hacen por llamar la atención y ya son cosas que la historia te llevan a y tú dices, oh, verdad que este juego es para adultos.
Come on.
Ya, al revés. Había una, bueno, ahí casi digo spoiler. Hay una personaje, yo no sé si te acuerdas en Game of Thrones, ¿cómo se llamaba? Cersei. La mamá de ¿quién era? De Joffrey. Acho, hay una personaje que es igualita. Está hecha para que no le caiga mal. Y es así, como que la mamá del príncipe. El príncipe se ve que es como que un bobo. Y ella es bien mala. Dándole la vida a mucha gente. Mira, aquí llegamos al side quest. Rayos, esto es un lugar nuevo. Así me invito.
Kicked down already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders.
Casi lo arreglo.
No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
Ooh, I got it.
It isn't.
Blackthorn. Casi lo arreglo. Me emociono.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking... Yeah.
Todavía está un poquito off. Pero se puede bregar así.
I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged. You'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, speak to Sultan.
Hey. You ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief.
Esto va a tomar
If
tiempo, I
someone can build
guess.
me a bridge,
Ah,
then
eso es
I'll
verdad.
cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge and the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Buff, we can't fire the forge.
Oh no, él está haciendo a esta gente usar su
How we gonna
magia
earn
para
our
hacer el blacksmith.
Mama,
El problema es que aquí la gente usa la magia y gastan el tiempo de vida que les quedan.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the Yes, has he?
He's waiting.
Then I suggest you take him with you
Yeah, right.
when you leave.
So what
If we did,
bearers flame are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Find your way out. Blackthorn. The exit is. He's not wanted.
All right. I'm going.
We got it. Yeah, they're evil. Really evil. Son esclavos. La gente que tiene el tatuaje en el cachete en este mundo son esclavos. Son propiedad de alguien. Se los pueden obligar. Lo tratan como si fueran cosas.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravoshed. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right.
Vocación.
And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up
Este es el
with ways
blacksmith de
of...
la aldea de nosotros.
You know what I mean, though, right?
Y él tiene un rival.
Where there's a will, there's a
Que vive en
way.
esta aldea.
What I'm trying to say is that
Entonces
it's not your
nosotros
fault.
nos dimos cuenta que
You
este
couldn't have
tipo
predicted
estaba
this.
haciendo
It
artefactos
doesn't matter
de
whose fault
mucha
it is. I don't
calidad.
want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to
Y
be
el
the
blacksmith
last.
de nosotros hizo como que, él no es así, él trabaja
Clive.
bien a la prisa. Y vinimos
Dravost
aquí a
won't
averiguar.
last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
There we go.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some
Whatever,
help, though.
whatever,
Building a
whatever.
furnace
Vamos a
isn't
hacer
exactly I
cosas
want to do us a favour, and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
Okay, so a mi izquierda.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin.
Quedan muchos
For the
side
bellows
quests.
and nothing
Nos
else
han
will stand
dado-
to eat. Luckily for us,
Pero está bien porque los
salamanders
vamos
feed
haciendo
out.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Ya para cuando los acabemos, probablemente el próximo stream me disfruto ese final. Estoy esperando eso.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Muchas cosas para pelear en el camino, pero no quiero hacer el side quest. Estoy loco de salir de eso. Espérate, porque hay un animal muerto ahí. Ahí está. Sí, vamos a arrancar con esto. Así hace cooldown y se lo podemos tirar de nuevo. Hacho, le quitamos un montón.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Be safe.
Esto no nos vamos a darle.
This won't be easy.
Ah, para allá. Muérete. Está muerto. Ahorita tembló. Ahorita tembló y yo paré de jugarle y pasa. Yo, está temblando. Y mira, el monitor hacer así.
I dare say that will be enough for
cuando empieza a temblar uno dice... Lo único que me pasa por la mente es como que no escale. Que no escale.
What's this all about?
Como que no se queda así paralizado mirando para todos lados.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't
Porque
handle.
usualmente los videos que he visto de terremotos como que empieza suave y la gente se queda así como que... Y de momento o se va o se pone bien intensa la cosa.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to
Se
work.
supone que uno se
If
cubra,
everyone pulls their
¿verdad?
weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd
Mientras
work.
estaba temblando,
But it's hot enough, all right.
pasó de casualidad un tro
Single
en la
crystal
calle
inside.
de atrás.
You know what
O sea,
this
frente donde
means,
estoy.
don't you?
Y yo estaba como que...
I do,
Está
yeah.
temblando y yo en mi mente decía,
Travolged
"¿Será
is
esto o no puede ser
saved.
esto?".
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction. What is it?
Pet coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most. That there is my answer. Our secret for yours. I've always envied, since the day I became chief. I spent no amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. But he took off. Is it anyone?
The cinders would mean more.
I need to forgive him first.
Dame el quest complete. Dale. Dame el quest complete.
Well, you know what they say.
Do it now.
Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I call that a job well done. I reckon he's going to be at...
See that you...
All right.
Ya, che, voy casi con el 34 horas. Yo no hago eso. Me envolví. Oh, dijo One Piece.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well,
Vamos a entregarle esto.
they are welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you bear put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah.
Okay,
about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Uroboros. What?
Ain't got the art to tell him.
A little help.
You're not right. It's a shame. No use.
¿Me
Black
dieron una receta? Yo quiero. Por ahí es que me cogen. Y yo digo, no, voy a terminar de jugar. Y me dan otra cosa. Espérate. ¿Dónde está el belt ese? Uroboros belt. Ah, no tengo nada para hacerlo. So, tengo que hacer eso después. Está bien. No tengo los materiales. Ok. Me falta entregar este otro side quest y ya clearé los side quests de este capítulo. Este es el capítulo 58 de 68. Falta poco.
Anything else?
Falta poquito.
He's a surly soaker.
Toma. Coge lo que me mandaste a buscar. Cállate, dame el quest completo.
Sid,
Qué lindo.
Can't help but note.
Wow.
Here. It's your problem now. What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively. When?
El jardín botánico.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
Potions ahora
I'm
van a
glad I
agregar
could be of
más.
assistance. You've not only helped us, Sid. You've
I'm
saved
getting
us.
an upgrade.
Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled.
There we go.
You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest,
Sí, la
I
potencia
shall
de
give to
los
Taya.
consumables. Son los potions me curan más. Ay, qué bueno. ¿Ves? Por lo menos. You have obtained a file of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more health points, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics last even longer. Más pillo, más fuerte estoy entonces. Como si no lo tuviera lo suficiente ya. Ok. Bueno, pues adelantamos un montón hoy. Déjame subir aquí rapidito. Adelantamos un montón hoy. Déjame mirar el mapa. Esta sería la próxima misión. Vamos en búsqueda de Barnabas. Que vimos una escena de acción hoy bastante heavy que va para YouTube obligado. Y tenemos que buscar a Jill porque se quedó peleando con él. Para que nosotros pudiéramos escapar. No fue que la raptaron, no fue que la capturaron. O sea, el tipo nos ganó a nosotros. Jill se mete, se queda peleando y dice, vete para que sobreviva. Y ella se quedó peleando. Así que tenemos que ir para allá. Para buscarla. Déjame darle save antes que se me olvide. Pero eso va a ser en el próximo stream. Nivel 39. Estamos acabando esto ya. Vamos a cambiar esta pantalla un momentito. Y... Tucutu, ahí estamos. Esa fue la sesión. ¿Sesión qué? ¿Dónde está el nombre? Ahí. Sesión 13 de Final Fantasy. 13. Yo creo que como en la 15. O 14 o 15 acabamos el juego. Pienso yo. No sé. Puede ser. Vamos a ver. Anyways. Nada. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si estás escuchando te veo ya mismito. Piense mucho y nos vemos en la próxima. See you guys.